Hey you guys, it's actually been a while now that I think about it. If any of you remember, I was banned on Facebook because I argued with a bunch of people, and apparently one of them hacked my account and said that I made a very racial comment towards somebody else. So I was banned for 3 days. I have been emailing Facebook constantly about this, and I'm not giving up because I have nothing else going on. Crazy, right? But yeah. Anyway, point. Tonight I found this recipe in my notes on Tumblr. It's Turkish gozlemi, gozlemi, I believe it's. I'm probably slaughtering that pronunciation, but I did post a link to the recipe, and that's the one I'm going to be following tonight. It's never had it before. It looks really interesting. It seems to be like similar to their version of a quesadilla, but not maybe with flatbread, or to give you the best idea of it. But it looks to be closer to a papusa, which is stuffed and cooked all the way around. So I'm essentially making a really quick flatbread. Then I'm going to stuff it with the mixture after I cook the mixture. It doesn't look like it's cooked in the videos I saw. I'm going to cook it first, just to be on the safe side. And yeah, should be really good. I'm looking forward to it. So let's pull up my thing right here. This video looks absolutely fucking amazing. And I realized I just forgot to get something out of the fridge. So I'm going to go ahead and grab that real quick. Bag of spinach. Okay. First of all, let's make sure I'm following the recipe correctly here. At least for this part, because the rest of it I can really give a shit about. But this part, this here is the baking part, and this is the part that always fucks me up. So. I always like to do it, you know, as lightly as possible. This way, I can always add more flour, and I will be adding more flour to it because it's like, you know, flour your board and everything. Always like to let it fall in, shake it down until it's at the correct line. Do not pack it in at all. You can initially very easily add too much flour. Then it is a bitch and a half. So, like I tell people, always err on the side of caution when it comes to flour and stuff like that. Salt. I'm going to put some pepper in here. Just because. I feel like it'll give the dough a nice little bit of color. What else is there? Okay. Half a cup of water. Just going to use the same measuring cup. Now, a half a cup of Greek yogurt. I have Greek yogurt here. Give this a good mix because some of the whey was separated. Now put your water in first, then the yogurt will displace the excess water, and you'll get an even measurement. A little more. Just a scotch. There we go. Make a well. That's what it says to do. Every country in the fucking world is obsessed with making a well. I don't understand it, but things like this, things that typically come from the generation above me and like the one above that, I don't really tend to question a whole lot. Just kind of fucking do it. It's like these people have been making bread for thousands of years. Who am I to question them? They say make it well, you make it fucking well. Then you move on with your life. Recipe says if your mixture is too dry, then you can always add a little bit of water, a little bit at a time. So no more than a tablespoon or half tablespoon at a time until you get the correct consistency. This looks like it's going to be insanely dry. But I have learned in the past couple of months, really more so in the past couple of months, that flour is a thirsty bitch. My board. That spoon out of the way. Who's here? Hey, Tara. Once it starts coming together, pull it onto your dough, pull your dough onto your board and start working it. It says you need to knead it for about 3 minutes until you get a good dough. I keep hitting wet pockets in my fingers and it is a horrible, horrible sensation. So, it's like nice and dry, soaking, sopping wet and cold. Ugh, hate it. Like this is soaking up most of this flour already. And there's some still in the bowl there. Still like a big chunk. Trying my best to knead this, but I slept wrong last night. My back is not happy with me. Most of the flour's gone off my board at this point too. I thought I'd need to add some liquid, but this is still pretty sticky. Yeah. It has sucked up all of the flour off of my board. Like every last fucking bit of it. Actually. There we go. You get a nice dough. That looks fairly good. So, oh my god. Put back in bowl and cover. Quick washing of the hands. Fuck, this flour bag is right in the fucking way, isn't it? Y'all can't see shit. Tara, you could have told me something. Piece of big piece. Okay. Rag. Wipe off my board real quick. Because while that is resting, we're going to go and start our veggies. Get those prepped and ready to go. And close out that. I've got 2. Use a large onion. I have a medium and a small. I don't have any larges. So, you know, use what you have, of course. Terry, you gotta let me know when it's safe to go on a cruise again. Hey, girl. Oh, hey, Jeff. How are you? Yeah, Josh and I were talking the other night about taking another cruise soon. Not soon, of course, but like, you know, taking another one eventually. But we are definitely not going to be going on Carnival. Like, fuck Carnival, I'm done with them. Like, that last time was just... That was it. I'm done. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, go to my YouTube and search Carnival. Yeah, there was a lot happened on our last trip to Mexico. So, I know people always say, oh, well, you know, that's just your experience. I've been on it dozens of times and haven't had a single issue. And that's all right by you, Carol. Nobody's fussing at you about that. If you want to pay for me to go on a fucking Carnival cruise, I'll go on another Carnival cruise. Till then, it's my money. I'll do that along with it. And it will be going to Royal Caribbean or Norwegian or fucking somebody else. Because I'm just not. A lot of onion in that pan. We love onion though. I have got to go to Lexington. I do not want to go to Lexington. See this? It's all that fucking olive oil I have left. And it's sad. I can't set this anywhere over here because it's going to block everything. I realized this morning we were out of tea. Went to grab our backup picture, and we're out of our backup picture too. So, yeah, good times. So now I'm making 2 pictures of tea. Let's see. Supposed to go 9/24, but it's been canceled. Last one's April, been canceled. Yeah, I understand that. Turkish Gosling, Jeff Gozlami. I'm slaughtering this name. I'm telling you right now, I am slaughtering it so hard. And anybody there Turkish that sees it, I am so sorry. Please, like, send me a message and like break down exactly how to say it, because I'm not good at this. But from what I can gather about it, is that it is essentially a similar to a quesadilla, but it's cooked on all sides. And less cheese in it, of course. I don't think most of these countries actually eat a whole lot of cheese. Especially not like, you know, not the way the Western world does it. We have cheese in every corner store, period. I've been trying to focus more on foods that I've never had. Foods that, like older recipes, things that are still made today, of course, but stuff that, you know, recipes that have been around for a while. I read this was an old recipe, so I was like, cool, let's do it. Turn that down a little bit. That's about to go in there. Garlic's about to go in. I'm doing it with lamb, Jeff. It actually, recipe calls for lamb, but like I tell everybody, when you're in your kitchen, you do whatever you want. I would not recommend any like solid pieces of meat, like whole pieces of meat, because then it's not going to cook properly. Because I'm going to put this into a flatbread that I made earlier in the episode, and then I'm going to like fry it off in a pan. So if I put like steak pieces in there, unless they're really, really small, then they're just not going to cook properly. It's going to just like start bursting out everywhere, and that's something I'm going to try my best to avoid. We'll see if it happens, but I'll try my best to avoid it. So, let's see, what else? Onion, garlic, lamb, tomato paste. Okay. Da, da, da. Okay. Put my garlic. Oh, you missed you. Get your ass back in there. Just in a minute or so. Then I'm going to add my lamb and go in with my, what's it called? My tomato paste and all that fun stuff. How the hell did my thing come unplugged? My coffee can opener is unplugged. I hope y'all are enjoying my arm and elbow right now. There we go. Lamb. Knife. I want to open this over here. Something drips on the board. I need coriander, paprika, and cumin. How much? Thing of each. More cumin. Dog's in the kennel, like scratching the hell at the couch cushion he has in there. We've had him like 4 or 5 beds throughout the year. I want to say at least 3. And I've never paid full price for one because after the first time, I was like, I'm never going to pay full price for one, period, because he destroyed it within 2 days. The next couple ones he bought, exact same thing. One of them, it was like an hour, and he already ripped a giant hole in it. So I was like, I'm not doing this. I'm not spending money on shit like this for you. But I also didn't want him laying in the bottom of the kennel because it's like, it's hard. Like, you know, I'm trying to make it a little more comfortable for him because that's his room, like that's his house. So what I did was our old couch, we tossed it. But I kept one of the cushions and threw it in there. Also to help acclimate him to the new place because we got a new couch and we moved. So that helped him there. And yeah, like, he has not fucked it up yet. It's been about 1.5 years since I've been here. He has not fucked it up. So, not mad. Lamb is in. Now we fold this up. We are going to mix fucking onions on everywhere. When we fold this up, we're going to actually put in some diced tomatoes and some diced mint and parsley and green onions. The recipe calls for 2 kinds of onions. But you know, whatever. I don't care. Love onions. Love all the onions. Give me all the onions all the time. They're all smunched up. That'll break up that beef. Oh, I love the smell of lamb. It smells so good. Just slightly gamey. Oh, I'm so into it. But also I'm going to add some crushed red pepper to this as well. because I want it a little bit spicier. This is 100% not in the recipe, but I've been spicing a lot of things that's not supposed to have spice in them because I don't give a shit. I want spice in it. Put the cumin in. Just put the paprika. It says more cumin, like double the cumin. So just let me get the fresh spoon, of which I have thousands. A little more. And some coriander. Love this now. Coriander is it is essentially, well, it's exactly coriander is cilantro seeds. If you were to grow your own cilantro, you would plant coriander. This is ground up coriander. In the UK, they call it cilantro fresh leaf coriander, or just coriander. But for the most part, it's fresh leaf coriander, or fresh coriander kind of thing. Oh yeah, that looks, oh, it smells so good. That's an interesting smell. I've never smelled this combination before. I'm into it. I was thinking I was going to have to actually cook it down or drain it off or something, but no. The recipe calls for fresh, you know, spinach to go into it as well. I did not thaw any of my frozen spinach because I have a couple bags of it. So, just pop it in there. Just gonna dump the whole bag in there. I'm not worried about breaking it or bruising it because it's gonna get all cut the hell up anyway. So I'll make sure I scoop from the bottom right here to help this all wilt down, because this is going to turn into nothing. You'll see I already have a lot more space in the pan than I did a minute ago. But spinach is not a big fan of staying like fresh. Spinach loves to wilt. It's like its favorite damn thing on the planet. It's like, let me die. Oh, you're okay. Let the heat for just a second, because the bottom of my pot is feeling kind of meh. I'm going to get some lemon to deglaze it. Oh shit, I've been on the menu thing this whole time. Hey John, hey Matt. Lemon. A whole lemon in this motherfucker. It says to serve it with lemon, so I don't have any issues putting like lemon inside of it. Especially to act like a little bit of like a deglazer or deglazing liquid. Deglazer is not a word in cooking, and it kind of makes me mad. I love the word deglazer. No, it's a deglazing liquid. No, just deglazer. Sounds cool. There we go. I'm so tired. If you want to use frozen spinach, go ahead. Just drain it off the best you can. I'm glad I left the liquid in here because I want to give the chance to cook down some, get something to cook off. Get something to cook off too. Got to try it. Let's see what we got. Because I've never had this. I could hate this. I could 100% hate this. I like everything that's in it, but it doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to like the combination of everything. So. That is interesting. Tastes almost sweet. Like it's sweet, then the spice hits, and it's kind of bitter. I kind of like it. Kind of hate it, you know? Let's be honest here. It's not for... Everything's not for everybody. I could be, again, when I try a new recipe for the first time, it could be something I absolutely fucking hate. So, you never know. But it's also kind of the important thing about trying new things. And being stubborn as hell, because I'm still going to eat this shit, whether I hate it or not. There have been several meals I've made where it's like, this is not good. This is not good. Joshua's like sitting there like, no, this is not good. Stop eating it. And I'm like, no, I paid for this. I paid money. I stood over that stove with blood, sweat, and tears and screaming. I'm eating this shit. So I eat it. Turn that down a wee bit. Ow. It's fucking hot. Okay. I need something. Oh, here we go. Oh, my God. Oh, that's better. Holy hell, that's better. Okay. Quick recipe check. Sister with olives. I hate olives. I'm not doing that. Fresh mint, green onions, parsley, and a quarter of the crumbled feta, some chopped tomato. Okay. All this goes together. This is my fresh mint from my favorite place to get herbs. This is why I need an assistant. I could have basically done this in the store if I wanted to spend extra 30 minutes in the fucking store. But yes, if there's a Lowe's food near you, go in and see if they have an herb section. A bag of herbs is 99 cents. I mean, don't be an asshole and shove every herb they have into it, because it could probably fit, in all fairness. And they will not say a fucking thing to you. But, you know, don't be that guy. Or that girl. Or whatever the fuck you identify as. I don't really care. You live your best life. None of that shit affects me. I had a friend of mine tell me recently her son came out as trans. So I told her, congratulations on your daughter. She was like, I don't know what to do. Like, you know, I want to be supportive. I of course, I love him so much. And I'm like, her. She's like, fuck, yeah, her. She's like, he's been my son for like, 20 years. Like, it's going to take some getting used to. And the kid just keeps like, throwing the looks like, Mom, I'm a girl. And at this point, she's like, shut up. Like, it's been a week. Like, I love you. I support you. I'm never going to leave you. But, like, you understand, like, this is taking me some time, especially the pronoun thing. That's the biggest issue a lot of people have when it comes to trans people, like, in their family and like, kids and brother, sister, whatever. Because it's like a training thing. You've been trained your entire life to call your brother him. Now, one day, he's like, oh, by the way, I'm a her now. And you can be like, okay, sure, yeah, fuck yeah, awesome, love you, sis. But then, for a while, unless you put a lot of active thought into it, you are going to refer to your sister as him. This is the thing. I'm noticing a lot of people are getting hate about it. And, I don't know, it's not cool. I mean, just make sure they know you're trying. And that's all that matters. And I've seen people, like trans people, like fussing about, like, you know, well, I told you I'm a girl. And that's like, okay, yeah, you did. But, and, you know, I love you, Rachel, but I spent the last 15 years knowing you as Robert. It's going to take me a while. You didn't come to this conclusion overnight. It's not going to be that easy for everybody just to switch like that. You've had a lot of time to process and internalize this. This is new information to me. Hell, I've even slipped up and called her daughter him a few times. It's like, oh, how's your daughter? And she's like, oh, he's good. I mean, she's good. I'm like, yeah. But the love is there. So, not saying who this is. But, because I don't know if she's only out to her family or she's out to everybody or, you know, what. So, there we go. Oh, this is super liquidy. Let's cook down for a few more minutes. Don't need you. But yeah, just for those of you out there who are trans, or whatever term it is now, I'm old, I can't keep up, I'm sorry. But just know that those in your family, especially those who do accept you, they are trying. It is a lot to process. Because every time I think of her daughter now, or, you know, see her out with her daughter kind of thing, my first thought is oh, it's her and her son. No, daughter now. Which actually says a lot about how you deal with things. I read this article one time that said when you're put into a situation, like, for example, I'm going to use racism in this one. If you're put in a situation like, you know, you walk into a store or something and it's all black and automatically you feel uncomfortable and you're afraid, that's what you've been taught. You can unlearn this, but your brain is going to associate the strongest feeling with that. And fear is something that is hard-coded in us. It is damn near impossible to break this shit. Can I put all this shit in? I did. Okay, got that. Okay, cool. Alright. But yeah, you can unlearn it. It takes a lot of time, focus on your part, and immersion. I'm not just saying, like, you know, racism or anything, but it's pretty much anything. You can unlearn anything if you want to. For another article, and there have been several studies done about this that say you have a tendency to believe things if you want them to be true. Like Hillary Clinton's a lizard person. Conspiracy theorists out there are going to be like, oh my God, yes, she 100% is. Oh my, blah, 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 blah. Even though I have no proof. Or Donald Trump's a white supremacist. No. Donald Trump's amazing. He's a blah, blah, blah. He is like the second coming. He's the best thing that's ever happened to us. here's my evidence that he is indeed a white supremacist. And yeah, you're like, no. Hillary's emails, which I have actually had that discussion with somebody, and they brought up those fucking emails again. Hey, Donna. Hello. I'm in the middle of slicing a tomato. 1 second. Hello. How was your day? Right? My husband's home. Donna's watching.
Donna? As in...
Yeah.
Hands
East one, Donna.
Oh!
Who'd you say?
I know like 3 Donnas.
I thought Hannah's mom was named Dana.
Dana, yeah, but I've heard people pronounce it Donna, so...
That they're doing it wrong.
Oh, I know, but I've heard many people doing it.
But no, your queen is watching.
I don't have a thing, bitch.
You have me.
No.
Alright, y'all, we've got the herbs chopped. We've got the tomato chopped. Give this another good stir. It's all to cook down as much as I can. Oh yeah, this is nice and juicy now. Bottom of the pot's so clean, no fond.
It'll be close. Really, really close.
If you call it out tomorrow, sorry, something different. Get the scallions.
Yeah, look, I heard you been lying.
Okay, that's done. Okay, just gonna push all the green together. Okay, let's see if I can make sure I'm not missing anything. Spin the lamb mixture into the rectangle, spread it out, add fresh mint, green onions, parsley, feta, some chopped tomato. So I'm just going to do that as needed. Okay. Okay, that's cleaned off. Grab my rolling pin. We have the little one. Oh, the big one is literally sitting right in front of me because I pulled it out earlier to use it today. Okay, cool. All right. Our dough. She's rested. Chilled out. It's all good. Fucking went rad, guys. Putting the dough into like a circle thing or a good even size so I can cut it up into 4 even pieces.
How long have you been in the kennel?
6:45.
Fill dump and fill with ice. An hour's long enough. Mostly because he's a dog if you don't know. Come out, you lying little piece of shit.
And I've made tea twice.
Oh.
You can toss those.
I can't come to the kitchen.
Yeah.
I must think it.
Accurate. Did you throw your socks away?
They both had massive holes in the bottom.
Oh, fair enough. Alright. Get these off your board. Set them back into the bowl there. Now recipe says you want to roll the fuck? Oh, the ad just reloaded. Roll it out into, where is it? A rectangle that is 10 to 12 inches. Okay, we'll see. There's some flour in the rolling pin, holy shit. Trying to stick with a motherfucker. Okay, it says make a triangle. I'm essentially making, I'll make a rectangle. I'm essentially making South Carolina. But I'll do my best. Why do you keep sticking to the fucking rolling pin? As I have to say, having Jonathan Groff play King George in Hamilton was the most beautiful casting. Because stunning voice, insanely good looking, and one of the whitest motherfuckers on the planet. And that was just fucking funny. Okay. Fucking pull this out any further. Kill the heat there. Put that back there. And set our first one aside. We're going to be doing this 4 times. Now remember, okay, where's my motherfucking rolling pin? This thing, it's sticking like fucking crazy. I have never had a dough stick like this before. Like, this is sticking every single, like, other turn. No matter how much flour I put on this damn board. Yes, as of course you all know, we also Hamilton recently, and oh my god, so good. Does anybody else get messed up when they hear, when they're trying to like read the lyrics and they see Shyler, but it's pronounced Skylar, S-C-H? That's sh. It's definitely a sh, not a sk. Oh, the H is silent. Don't give a shit. I don't agree with silent letters. Get rid of them. They don't need to be in words. They don't serve a fucking purpose. Other than to cheat at Scrabble. I don't just mean English. All languages don't have silent letters. All it does is confuse third graders and adults trying to learn the fucking language. Tap. Hey Charlene, hey Maureen. Third one. Actually, this is a really simple recipe. I've seen a lot of flatbreads made with Greek yogurt before. In a bunch of like different recipe or variations of quick 2-ingredient cooking recipes and videos, things like that online. So you can just always just do the flatbreads same way I did. 2.5 cups of water, 2.5 cups of flour, half cup water, half cup Greek yogurt, and some salt. That was it. I'm going to say you can use any flour you want. Just I had to adjust the proportions a little bit. That's fine. It's all about experimentation. Oh my God. Okay. These are not going to hold much. Final one. Last fucking ball. Real quick. Trader Joe's sells mountain spring water. It's not good. Ugh. I can taste the mountain. Ugh. But once again, I'm a stubborn cheap bitch. Pay for that bottle of water. I'm not going to be out 63 cents. Because yeah, I'm that bitch. Yeah, Joshua's favorite song from Hamilton is the King's Song. It's literally called You'll Be Back. It's so good. And done by Jonathan Groff, of course. It was astounding. Wasn't he in... I think he was. Okay. Well, he didn't really talk. Okay, never mind. That James Corden bit on his show Crosswalk Broadway, whatever it's called. Yeah, Jonathan Groff was in that for Frozen, because he played the boyfriend in the reindeer. Little dork, I love him. And thank you, Charlene. Just you wait. You got the filling in soon. Work on getting a circle. You see this? This, it's like Kenya. Here we go. I can make flatbreads in the shape of countries. Just gonna have to redraw some lines. But I'm pretty sure I can do Saudi Arabia. Kenya, Egypt, nah. Too complicated. Okay. Had this sitting there and it got dirty.
Okay.
Yeah. Huh?
Can you bring me the broom?
Yeah. This is why we have a dog. But no, you just want to lay here and be a fuck. Now you want to come inspect and yeah, okay. Okay. Let's see here. Yes. Charlene, check out the actual filling. It looks weird. Like, it tastes pretty good. You know. Okay. Alright. Now, according to the recipe, scoop some of this into the thing. I'm gonna have a lot of filling left over. Okay. Even with two, I doubt if I'm gonna be able to close it. So, put some herbage, some maters, some of the feta. Oh, buy the whole feta. Do not buy crumbled feta. Every store I've ever been to, it's the exact same price. This is 8 ounces. Crumbled, you're gonna get 6. You're gonna get more cheese this way. I'm so afraid. This is not gonna ever fucking close. God. Alright. Let's see. I am not folding it remotely like the thing says to do. I'm just folding it like a fucking package. Oh God. That's hot. Okay. Let's get a little bit of spray oil. Back on. We're gonna go in here, crease side down, because I did get it closed. That's all that matters. Okay. That was Saudi Arabia. Which one's this one? Oh, this is Kenya. Okay. Nope, South Carolina. Oh, fuck. Putting a lot of green, like a lot of herbage on here. I love soft feta. Hate that crumbled shit. Like, I'll get it, but normally if it's on sale, I won't seek out to buy it. If I seek out to buy feta, I get the regular kind. One's on. I might be able to get all 4 on here. If I hurry. Got a hole? Nice pepper. Okay, that's cool. Stretch this a bit. It's probably gonna be a pretty decent pizza though, too, honestly. A little bit extra in this one. Yeah, I wouldn't have filling left over. It's all good. First time making a recipe. Got the filling, got the herbs, got the maters, a little bit of cheese on top. A little more. Fuck it. Oh, you're going dark for some reason. Oh, Because my video is not playing on my computer. For whatever reason. Okay. Oh. Hey, Joey. Okay, that one's done. Okay. Final one going into the pan. Been doing this for an hour. Okay, come on, unstick. There we go. This one is an asteroid, as I said. I essentially have enough here for 5, maybe 6. I could do 6. Yeah, easily. So, I think if I do this again, I'm just going to adjust the dough a little bit. Make a scotch more, then cut it into 6 pieces. Go. Fold over, fold over, fold over, fold over. Just wrapping them like little parcels. That right in there. Okay. Ugh. Okay. Hey, Andy. Charlene, I love the fact that you're weird, girl. Makes me happy. Okay. Now turning these might be a bit of a bitch. Oh. It's whistling. Why are you whistling? I mean, I know y'all can't hear it, but it's fucking whistling at me right now. I'm so nervous. That whistling is probably meaning it's burning or something. Okay.
You said Shelby's watching?
Shelby? No.
Oh, then who'd you say?
I just said Indy.
Oh. Okay.
So. But yeah, that's cooking. It's getting a nice little color on it. This pan has a pattern, which I'm not a huge fan of. So, but it gets the job done. I'm giving this just a minute before I turn each one so I can keep the cooking times, you know, similar. I'm so tired. Yeah, my back is not any happier, like whatsoever.
I'm gonna put that stuff you bought me on your back.
Yeah,
Because I
that's
didn't feel
right.
any heat at all, but because it was like carpal tunnel.
Yeah.
And within 5 minutes, it's gone. So.
Yeah, please. I forgot about that shit entirely. Because I even like changed the shower head thing to the and it stood there for like 10 minutes in the shower earlier. I slept wrong and I've got a weird knot in my back. For anybody who's wondering what the fuck we're talking about. Love that sound. Got like a minute while that's doing that. Let me reclose my feta, cap that. Trash. Coconut. Trash. Trash. This doesn't have your hours from the other store. Taking it off the heat completely this time to get this last one. Let's see, that last one's got a little bit of extra color on it. But yeah, Gosling is essentially, again, like quesadillas kind of thing, but Turkish. The filling is very interesting flavored. So, no, they do not flatten remotely, Charlene. They stayed exactly the same. So I mean, I'm sure I could like press down on them and flatten them some, but I don't want to risk burning or popping. Not burning. I don't want to risk popping anything. Oh, that was. This one broke. This side of this one broke. And that's trying to fucking burn too. Shit. Yeah. One of these little fuckers decided to pop on me. And did this one pop too? Yeah. 2 of them popped. Half of them. Not bad. First time. Never worked with this dough before. So. Not exactly upset by this. But I'm going to say they're pretty much done at this point. So let's take that off the heat. And I'm going to let them rest for just a few minutes before I cut into them. I don't know why. Something just telling me, like, you know, give it a minute. So I don't argue when I get weird ideas like that. Somebody up there tap me on the shoulder like, "Yo, child, listen, just a minute." So see, that hurt. Like turning my neck like that hurts. So, but yeah, we're done. They do not look like they look like in the picture. I can tell you that already. But they should look cool. They should taste good, hopefully. So, if not, if we don't really like it, then that's fine. Because at least, you know, we try something new. So, I love trying new things. That's why I have all these fucking recipes saved. But, yeah. So, I'm going to go ahead and kill this. And I will post the picture below so you can see exactly what they look like after I cut into them. All right, thanks. Bye.